Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we here at Tales of Initiative usually play through Tales from the Yawning Portal, but not today. We are...
Oh my god. What's happening?
What's
We've
happening?
been hijacked. We've been kidnapped.
The stream
You're holding us hostage.
different. Yes. Haha. I've shanghaied you into a completely different TTRPG. We are not playing D&D. We're not playing
different.
Tales from the Yawning Portal. We are playing some Mörk, some delightfully faster than light Mörkborg, a sci-fi action horror TTRPG based and compatible with Mörkborg and Cyborg, but thrown into space, into the far reaches of a dying entropic galaxy where these bunch of scavs are going to be trying to do some stuff. However, because multiverse, hashtag single continuity storyline, this is the same gaggle of PCs that you're used to seeing in our usual Grimma's Fist campaign. So we've just sort of converted. Remember, we did a Nimble TTRPG side campaign. We've done some Beckoning Dream. So we're just taking these characters, just plonking them down into all the different systems. And so before we went live with our last episode a couple months ago, I took some time to take all of their D&D character sheets and tune them up into Mörkborg character or Mörk Soul character sheets. What a game are we even playing? There's just a bunch of Swedish words that I halfway know. Mark. I'm just a Swedish chef.
Mark.
Inside my head when we're playing these games. So yeah, these are all
You've just been in one mode.
Yeah. These are all custom-made character sheets based on the usual character creation in Mörk Soul. So if you're used to creating characters in Mörk Soul, you might see some similarities, but tweaked slightly. Basically not level 1 scavs, been upgraded a few times, given some extra null marks to represent some of the magic that the group is capable of, and kind of translating a lot of their like usual character personality stuff into the realm of how it maps to Mörk Soul. So we will be releasing those character sheets at a later date once the campaign is over. And by campaign, I mean this campaign. There is a Kickstarter campaign if you would like to go play the game yourself and check it out. My macro isn't working for some stupid reason, so I'm just gonna have to type it in myself. Don't mind me. I always feel like the Wizard of Oz when we go live after a while, and I'm just in the back pulling all the levers.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the NB cryptid behind the curtain. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. This is not sweat, this is a thin sheen of confidence.
It's fake.
It's fake. It's all fake. How are y'all? It's been a while. How are y'all doing?
I got a new house.
You got a new house?
I got a puppy.
You got a new puppy?
So now I don't have to. So now I don't have to do game in my mother-in-law's dining room. Yeah.
Hardcore adulting. Love it. Heck yes.
I'm gonna do game from Haley's Rain Barrel.
I actually want that to be.
That's my bit today.
Okay, hold on, Raz. I'm not gonna do the nose goes thing that we usually do with Andrew for this joke. Instead, I'm just gonna say that this is assigned to you. Too bad. I saw you put the nose. Too bad. Your next task is you need to write a 1-page RPG that is playing a game in Haley's Rain Barrel. That's the name of it.
Playing a game in Haley's Rain Barrel.
That's the 1-page TTRPG brought to you by Raz.
Oh, has it gone from being goofy to now sounding sexual?
I know. That's it instantly turned sexual,
Yep.
and I was like, dude, that's not what I.
The only way to make it hornier is to get wet in Haley's Rain Barrel.
Well, I mean, I could play Blood on the Clock Tower, but it's a 1-page TTRPG in Haley's Rain Barrel.
Yeah. Blood on the Clock Tower once a month is an incredibly horny title. That's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
Don't anyone validate that.
You know what? I am.
Nobody's validating it for you,
Good.
man.
I'm glad. Yes, Frenchel dude, I am well aware that I butcher Mörkborg. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not even correct. It's a little bit closer. I just adopt the dumb American way. Mörkborg. Like, sorry. It has an umlaut. Respect the umlaut. But yeah. Mörkborg. I'm pretty sure is how you say it, which is normally Dark Fort,
Yeah.
which is a little bit of a fun twist for Mörk Soul. Anyways, we are Tales of Initiative, brought to you by Infinite Citadel. Spawners in the chat. Click on the doobly-doo. We are obviously kickstarting Mörk Soul, and we are talk like you have a potato in your mouth. Then you
Talk like
Okay,
a
a moment.
potato in your mouth.
a hot potato is always like the of happening.
No,
Quick button, say Mörk Morty.
but it's a hot French fry now
It's a hot
in your
French
mouth.
I almost got a sprint take from Haley. That would be glorious.
It almost came out my nose.
But yes, we are Infinite Citadel. We're making cool games, anti-ordinary games of infinite expression. Our current Kickstarter is Mörk Soul. We are 350% funded, which is pretty dope. We're closing in on
That is pretty dope.
closing in on 25,000, which is a new stretch goal that will unlock a, I believe memory serves, a cardboard, like board game style battle mat for showing where you are in skip combat and stuff. So, anyways,
That's cool.
I have jibber jabbered enough. I feel like we should get to diving in. Everybody ready to play? Does anyone remember what happened last
Nope.
time? It wasn't like it was months ago or anything.
We got ambushed.
You did.
We
I was gonna
collected.
say, we
some
got
of the
ambushed.
pieces.
I was sending kawaii emotes to let Grimma know that we were doing fabulous and that we won. Also, I'm so
Mhm.
sorry if like sometimes you see a box pop up behind me. It's very rude.
It's very rude.
You're the box ghost.
How dare
It's
that
okay.
box?
And we secured the load. We secured the payload.
Mm-hmm. And Haley's water
Oh,
bucket.
yes.
Yeah.
Haley's rain barrel.
Haley's rain barrel. That's right.
Shut up.
And
Oh,
Y'all are bullies.
that's really
today.
all. That's really all I can remember.
I'm sorry.
no.
I haven't had any socialization in like 2 months. Okay.
Right.
No,
We're-
you're fine.
We're all desperate for it. Okay.
Do
So
we
yes.
actually? Do we have a map for this at all? Because I want to find out before we start.
There will be a map later, but you can use the one on stream. I'll talk you through it, and we can just
Beautiful.
pretend like theater of the mind, because it's not going to be like
Nice.
a crunchy hex grid combat map. That's one of
Beautiful.
the cool things. I'll explain. I'll hype that up when we get there. But yes, Bun, that was a wonderful summary. You as Grimma's Fist, Reaper, Rift, Charisma, Pam, and Sorry. By the way, Mark is not here today. We love you, Mark. Get well soon. But
Right,
you
every Tim.
you all hopped aboard a loner vessel, essentially, the Sepulchre's Vanguard, a massive adamantine ship that was built by Grimma for going into the far reaches of the cosmos and tracking down a nautiloid ship, something piloted by mind flayers. For what purpose, you're not exactly sure, but this is definitely factoring into Grimma's larger plans. He wants this nautiloid ship for his nefarious purposes, or maybe they're benign. We don't know. We don't know if they're nefarious or not. I'm projecting. He could be totally above board on all of this.
I don't think any of us are totally above board,
True.
actually.
Yeah, this is a bit. If it's not the evil campaign, this is 100. Like, it's not even the evil side campaign. The main campaign is
No.
arguably the evil campaign too. Who even knows what you morally gray jerkwads are doing? I love it. I encourage
Yeah.
it. You have my blessing. But yes, you've got the Sepulchre's Vanguard. You have thrust yourselves into space. Your original, like, sort of waypoint on the way was to get to this asteroid, a cache of supplies, in order to pick up some extra stuff you might need on your mission. When you got there, you found it, you were able to find your way across some treacherous terrain of the asteroid, doing a little bit of tests, getting used to the Mörk Soul system, how to do stuff in 0G and not fly off into space and die like George Clooney. Spoilers. You found the cache, but it had already been started to be looted by some raiders that had found it. You got into a quick scuffle. If memory serves, Sari did like a double slice and dice and like shish kebab some dudes, while someone else like absolutely blasted a hole through one of their heads. Like there, a lot of violence happened, and it was glorious and fantastic.
I do remember getting a nat 20
Yes.
and just absolutely overkilling the absolute hell out of one of them to where basically the gun just consumed
Yes.
one of them, sucked them like a Capri Sun, and then ate them.
That's right, because Charisma has a Hell Rifle, which is one of the cool like alternate weapons in Mörk Soul. It is a technical weapon, which means instead of using agility for your ranged attacks or precision, or spine for your ranged attacks, you use smarts. It is a like technical technology weapon that does triple crit. So you did a shit ton of damage and murked that dude. You have recovered the cachet. Danny, you were not here last time. This is all word soup to you, but Reaper is there. Reaper's just on the ship. So we will get to introduce Reaper in just a second here. You had secured the cachet of goods, started doing a little bit of inventory to see what was here, what Grimma had left for you, when the other part of what you were sent out here to do started to happen. You were also sent here to meet up with someone that Grimma said would help you modify, kit out your ship with an extra part that it needed to go Nautiloid hunting. And in this moment, you see sort of a rift appear in this little like asteroid cave that all these supplies are in. You've got your like basic like flashlights turned on, very low visibility here in total otherwise darkness. Maybe there's a couple of flashlights and glow sticks on from inside the cache itself, and all of the previous pirate looters that were in here sort of illuminating the area. So it is in this dim, strange, low G glow that you see this purple crack manifest in the air and split open. And walking through, there is something that I think audience-wise, meta-wise, we would find somewhat recognizable. There is a helmet, a lithe figure with what is essentially like a cloak wrapped around what looks like a pretty minimal, streamlined spacesuit. Doesn't look like it's meant to be in battle or meant to be outside for long stretches of time. There's no like kit, there's no survival wear. It's just basic atmospheric pressurization. And the helmet has a spiralized pattern leading to a single ocular lens.
Oh.
I'm realizing your characters might actually recognize somewhat of this motif because Papa was there. You knew them as the Moon's Eye Sage when you saw them last in Grimma's Fist continuity, because they helped you through the Beckoning Dream. And you see in your little like skinterface chat, MES joins the chat.
Oh my god, Papa is a mess.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, Haley. Shut up. Get out of my head.
Never.
Oh, so
Papa
beautiful,
is a
perfect.
mess. That's incredible.
Yes, Papa is a mess.
Oh,
You know, I have to get back into the other character that I am.
yes.
That is not.
I
the
know,
one
right?
Not Saoirse, not Winnie. You
No
are.
Winnie, no Saoirse, no Winnie. Sorry, let me just zip that back down.
Mhm.
My bad.
And following, there's a moment where this figure sort of like scans around and eventually speaks through that comm system. Few recognizable faces. Good to see you survived. Voice slightly scrambled through the static of comms as they move out of the way, and you see a like mechanical legs start to walk through that portal as well, dragging a large box that sort of shimmers with a metallic sheen around it. And you can see that there is this, what looks like just a metal man, just a metal humanoid figure, pulls it through, and then you can see like first the legs stop and then pivot around to face you, and then the torso, and then the head, and it's just sort of scanning, and you see this like blue light shimmer across the room. No threats detected. Yes, I should thought not.
Well, that's because you're catching us in a good mood.
This is what Grimma wanted me to build for him. It was a rather interesting exercise. I think it should interface with the Sepulchre's Vanguard systems rather well. I assume you have someone capable of doing that?
Doing what?
We'll figure it out.
Integrating this device into your skip's hull membrane? No?
Yeah, we can figure it out. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
You got this, Pam?
It'll be fine.
Very well.
I read the manual.
Right. Beautiful.
Then if there's nothing else.
Rift is gonna like walk forward and like grab the machine, I guess. Does it need to be grabbed? Like Rift is like looking like, and then like turns very slowly and like walks off towards what she's looking for, some sort of steering like buttons, mechanism, some sort of something. That'll look like the spot she should put it.
The crate is large enough that you're thinking, I need to get this back to the ship.
Yeah, cool.
Like you are distant ways away from the ship, so you'd bring it back there to like plug it in wherever it ends up going. And you can see there's like ports and connection things. They're all like spun around like little like holsters. It's like when you have a vacuum cleaner and the cable has like a nice place to like wind it up and rest it. It's got some connector ports all set up on one of the sides. This mechanized humanoid sort of moves out of the way. In the low gravity, that dragging, you could see that like it had stopped once it crossed the threshold of that like portal. So moving from apparently high G to low G. And you'd be able to move this along with all of the other cargo pretty easily. That's not going to be any sort of tests or anything.
Cool.
You see the Moonside Sage just sort of looking around the room. If there's nothing else, just sort of hesitates on a spot on the wall. And then if there's nothing else, I shall leave you to it. I assume Grimma has given you more than just picking up this part.
What was that? Did you see something in here? Is there somebody that we left behind that we need to kill before we leave?
No, no threats, nothing important.
Okay. I just noticed you kind of like went off into the distance for just a second. So
I am not accustomed
Can
to
I
space.
subtly can I
Can I
subtly
help?
look to where the Moonside Sage was looking while Pam is utterly distracting?
You can absolutely give me a spine test if you would like to see if you see something.
Okay.
So
Just
roll a
to kind of double
d20
check.
and add your spine
Okay.
modifier. Spine is going to be
Okay.
like wisdom and charisma, maybe mashed together. If you're more familiar with the usual 6 stats, it's your ability to withstand the psychoses of space, the horrible things you will witness. It's your alertness around what you're looking at. It's your ability to influence others, sort of force of will and psychic defenses, all of that.
So I just rolled a 17 then.
Very nice. That is easily
I've
enough.
got a nice shot.
That is easily enough to notice some sort of like when you walked into this like cave, this asteroid, as you started maneuvering through it, you noticed there was an oddity to like the shape of the walls. This is not like sheared rock. It doesn't feel like the usual. Oh, really, y'all are not from like touring around the space, so you're not. A usual asteroid is maybe not a touchstone you have, but it doesn't look like just normal rock. It looks like some fossilized like plant matter and stuff. It looks a little bit more twisted and natural and knotted in places. Not entirely, it's not everywhere, but there were just a few things. It looked like there had been like smoothness to some of the rock, which you would normally associate with either wind or water erosion, which is immediately jumping out as odd, like this asteroid's a piece of something that has been blasted off and moved somewhere. So there's an oddity to it a little bit as you were moving into this space. And charisma, what you notice with that 17 on spine is that there is sort of part of this wall starts to look a lot like the bark of like a tree, smoothed over and turned into stone. And there look to be carvings in that tree bark or that stone. Hard to say which one came first or last. Then I will leave you to it. And they turn on their heels and start walking out. The mechanized creature,
Goodbye.
similarly, its lower torso moves to start walking after them, but it keeps its eyes on you as it phases through that portal, and the tear sews itself up.
I don't blink until it's gone. Man, that robot. He could stare.
Creepy.
Ugh. I felt like I needed to
Charisma's
watch
just gonna be
him
kinda
while he was leaving.
scooting towards that bark just to see if she can like see or potentially like look at the language that might be on that bark. He's like, oh, this is neat. I gotta.
Yeah. You
I need to be reckless now. I have
need to be
earned my
reckless
reckless token.
You earned it.
Do you have charisma's like D&D stats? Do you know what languages does she speak?
Let me pull it up. I can pull it up easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
5 hours later.
5 hours later.
No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something forbidden. 1 moment.
She's vanished.
Forbidden!
They're gone.
What did you do to her? She ran away.
While we're waiting for Bun, go over to the Kickstarter and check it out.
Go check it
Shameless
out.
plug.
I was gonna
Also,
say,
so
Rift is feeling
So weird.
super uncomfortable right now because she normally has complete access to the ground and earth, and right now she is cut off by a suit that literally separates her from it entirely. It's not a good feels.
Oh man, this is a touchstone that maybe is like 1% chance of anyone getting this, but in the recent Southern Reach book Absolution, the last section is for a character that is talking about like going across the barrier into Area X, and he keeps referring to the suit he has to wear to like avoid contamination as this third skin, and he just keeps like having panic attacks and taking more and more aggressive regimens of illegal drugs to like deal with the idea of getting like vacuum packed into like a sausage casing for doing the crossing. I love those books. They're genuinely horrifying.
I think that would kill me. I understand it.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm not an astronaut.
Sensory
I think I would.
nightmare. Bun. You got charisma's languages?
So- Yeah, so she is familiar with Abyssal and Infernal.
In Abyssal, you see what would translate to 2 capital I's, sort of nested almost in like... I'm gonna roll over your 17 because that's a really good roll, especially in this system. I'm gonna roll over your 17. You would almost equate it to like the heart thing that people carve into trees and then put their initials in, but there is a sentiment to this that is not romantic. It is entirely like almost like sibling level of connection. And you see 2 I's, I and then another capital I in Abyssal. Or the letter that would be I.
Interesting.
I'm gonna save this for my handy dandy notes for later.
Put that in your handy dandy notebook.
We found a clue.
It's gonna be our Musketeer
We
for
just
later.
got 2 letters. We just got 2
We
letters.
just got 2 letters. We just got 2 letters. I wonder who they're from.
Plot secrets. Okay. What are y'all?
Sorry.
Are y'all otherwise just gathering up the supplies, taking them back to your skip, doing all that?
Yes, absolutely.
In this moment, we can start to see Reaper. Danny, do you have any questions about your character sheet as we're seeing Reaper on screen meeting up with the rest of the crew as they are bringing back all of this cargo that they've acquired?
So many.
So many questions.
Not sure what a null mark is or how to use that.
So, yes, wonderful
Magic.
question. So, null mark is basically the magic of Mörk Soul. The way that null marks work I'll give you the default lore. Null marks in Mörk Soul are whenever you use the faster than light travel system, you go through a place called Null. It is the space outside of space. It is the trash heap of buried dimensions. It is all of the awful and the weird, like non-viable universal spaces that have collapsed into who knows what. There's no witnessing null. Basically, you blink through it in an instant. You have no memory of that passing. You could spend thousands of years in there. You could spend no time at all. It doesn't, unknown. But when you arrive on the other side, there is a chance that burned into your flesh in something between, like, it's like a, rather than a brand that like lifts the skin when it scars from heat, this one sinks it. It's like a crack that's burned into your skin. These are null marks. They are attachments to that other existence that allow you to warp and manipulate the physics of this version of space to conform to other horrible realities. Yes?
Can I add a note? Because I only just learnt about null truly in the lore fashion. And that, so you literally blink through it and you do not remember the time spent into it. And the null marks that you have mean you came in contact with something or someone that touched you where the null mark left. And that power that was left behind you was literally behind. And it is the most terrifying concept in the world. But in the easiest way put to like, because this is what clearly like easily made it stick. Null mark is magic in this world.
Yes.
That's it.
And in our like retailoring of that, so that's the Mörk Soul lore. In our retailoring of it to fit like Tales Does Tales, our usual canon line, this is representing you have left the material plane. You are at the edge of the cosmos. You are in the graveyard of realities. This is where all of these worlds have been eaten by all of these eldritch monstrosities, crapped out, died. This is magic here is frayed and desperate and is being pulled from broken realities. And so your ability to tap into your usual reservoir of magic is now represented by these null marks. This is the bits of magic you are able to cobble together out of your usual spellcasting to turn into some sort of effect. And they always come with a cost. So whenever you want to use a null mark, you can use them. If we're in combat, it's your action. Otherwise, just say at any time you want to use them. And you basically make a spine test. The DR, the difficulty rating, is 12. If you hit it, the null mark happens. Hooray. If you don't hit it, I think you take D2 damage. And if you fumble on it, you trigger the associated null bleed for whatever null mark you're trying to use. So when you read those null marks, there's going to be like what was once lost and worm. And then each of them have in italics an associated null bleed that they would trigger on a fumble. And every time you use a null mark, it increases your fumble number from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, making it eventually the more null marks you use in a single day, the more likely it is you will null bleed. That was a speed run of what null marks are. Hopefully that makes sense.
Cool. Also, I have a weapon called Hellfire. Is that a gun?
That is a gun. Yes, that is a Hellfire.
Yes.
What? I'm gonna double check that that's not a typo from when I put this in. But yes, that is a gun. So you're gonna use smarts to roll that weapon because it's a technical weapon. Does a D10 damage and ×3 on a crit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very
I have a
similar.
hail
What's the dice
cannon.
that we roll?
Normally D20s, and then
Okay.
like other dice for damages or anything like that.
Okay.
Another thing I'll explain: ripples. Ripples are your ability to cause ripples in the pattern, the ultimate equation of unifying physics that allows faster than light travel. Those ripples allow you to change fate or manifest different physics for a moment. Those are basically rerolls, so you can use them to reduce the damage you take. You can nullify crits or fumbles. You can reroll dice, mine, someone else's, your own, however. So there's a couple of different uses of them. Those all should be in the Ashcan PDF that I sent y'all. But the main use of them is like, you roll a d20, you don't like what you see, you can spend a ripple to re-roll that. All right.
And a ripple.
Spend a ripple.
I like
Y'all
fudge
haul,
ripple.
y'all haul all of that cargo
Sorry.
back. Meet up with Reaper. Reaper's, by the way, Reaper, you have a pretty good spacesuit. You have a mining rig, which is tier 2 armor. So every time you take damage, you'll roll a d4 to subtract from it. And you have improved life support. So you have a Reaper is looking like very like kind of armored up, ready to go into like certainly hazardous terrain. You know, mining rigs aren't made for battle, but if a giant rock hits you or an explosion does, it's the same thing as like shrugging off a gunshot, right? So very much designed to survive things. And as far as like, now we get to go into, I hinted that you had found like stuff to take back last episode. A little bit about the cargo system. So everything you're bringing back, there's all these crates and boxes and things, but basically all they amount to is that you are able to get 2 ammo tags worth of stuff. There's a lot of bullets that a lot of bullets and missiles and stuff that Grimma has given you, and there is also a set of gelatin capsules. So I'm gonna add those to y'all's cargo tracker. Those are gonna go in one of your cargo slots. You only have 1 cargo slot. The Sepulchre's Vanguard is not a cargo ship. It is not designed to haul a bunch of stuff. So those are taking up your only cargo slot at the moment. But gelatin capsules are super useful in that they can be used as either food or water. So they supply a food and a water tag, but if you use them up, if you lose those capsules, you lose both of those tags. And then you also got 2 more ammo tags.
Woo.
All right.
Woohoo!
And Grimma gets on, Grimma responds to the kawaii emoji strings that Charisma is sending him as mission status reports, and is doing his best to do the emojis, and then eventually just like, I don't know what I'm saying. Here's a set of coordinates where the last sighting was. You might head there.
I don't know what I'm saying.
One moment.
He
One
just
moment. I have
wanted
the
to copy
perfect. Let
paste.
me just. I have the emote for this. Give me the emote, goddammit.
Oh gosh, I forgot you were doing them in the Twitch chat
Yeah.
last time. That was so good.
Yeah, I was.
I guess Pam will probably grab the manual and Rift, who has the thing, and see about putting the thing into the thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Now we're gonna do it.
Give me a smarts test.
Okay. Let's put the thing in the thing, and I don't know where that dice went.
Put the thing in the thing.
That dice literally ran away. Okay. 15 plus 3
Ooh.
is 18.
18. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Ooh, spicy, yeah.
So
I don't know where that dice went.
skips are these giant piles of hunk of junk. Now, to be fair, Grimma's the Sepulchre's Vanguard is far more bespoke than your usual scav is dealing with. So you've got a pretty nice ship, and Papa Moon's Eye Sage was clearly given information on how to integrate and like build a device for this. And Pam, I will say specifically, as you are like tinkering with this and getting it plugged in, you're sort of like actually like looking at it and researching what is this thing? What's going on here? This is a sort of merging of technology and material plane magic into what is essentially a cloaking device. This will allow your ship to turn invisible, to remove itself from radar, to be undetectable until something happens. It's not permanent. You don't stay that way forever. Basically,
No.
this is going to be allows the ship to turn invisible to radar and visuals, but it does not prevent subluminal engines from emitting radiation. So if you're moving yourself, though, that radiation will still be a visible signature that anyone's looking for. It also breaks if any non-energy particle leaves the ship, such as you disembarking from the ship or firing a physical, like a kinetic or a targeted weapon out of it. So basically,
so like
same rules as,
magical
like,
invisibility.
magical invisibility under similar rules of like D&D invisibility. If you attack out of your ship, it will break. But that doesn't take up a module slot. It's just augmenting the hull. And it is basically like pumping the spell throughout the inner workings of the hull for a temporary amount of time. And once it's used, it has a recharge on it. So you won't be able to just keep spamming it. It's basically like a way to get close to something, spring an attack, and then after that, you gotta figure it out.
Twisting my screwdriver, plugging things, great. Take a drink of my wine. I'm not qualified for this. I guess we can see if it works. Sorry, we should be able to be invisible now. You should like that, right?
That's fantastic! And she's just like floating through the ship, like just scurrying about, talking to the wires and like helping to plug things in.
A wire's not going into a spot at one point. Sorry, it's just like, no. You have to talk to it nicely.
It's okay, little wire.
Just go in the hole. It's okay, I promise.
This is your new home. Go in.
It's like when you have to try 3 times for a USB and you're like, there's only 2 options.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking when you're trying to like thread a needle, you're just like, please, please, I'm begging you. I need you in through this hole.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that should work now. I don't know. Hopefully. If it doesn't, it's not my fault.
Stop.
I'm sure it'll work.
I feel confident that you have done an absolutely fantastic job.
Jump cut to in the future when we get to have Pam quoting Han Solo running through the Millennium Falcon. It's not my fault!
That's not my fault! Like white knuckling the seat. I swear! I didn't do it!
It's not my fault! All right, you got your
Pick up
cargo
a
loaded
wrench
up.
and go hit something.
Yeah, bang! Did that work? You got your cargo loaded up. You have reconnoitered with Reaper. Sorry has horse whispered your skip into compliance with its new module, and
Sorry will also horse whisper the skip into flying again, obviously.
Yes. Is there anything special you're doing as you set off away from this asteroid towards the coordinates that Grimma gave you of the last known sighting of a nautiloid?
Do you want some wine?
What was the question there? I missed the first part, but I heard the second part.
Is there anything specific y'all are doing as you get your skip back up into space and start heading for those coordinates?
I do my anti-nausea activities, my ritual to
Right. Yes.
for space.
Our first roll was, do you throw up the first time you are in 0G? And Rift had a very bad time.
Yeah. So we are doing that again. We're managing that, but that's it, I think.
Excellent.
I think
Keep your eye on
say
the
that we
horizon.
should-
Oh, wait.
I mean, I don't know how space works, but I put into the world that we should, if we're gonna go to where it was last sighted, we should probably go somewhere like close, but not near it, just in case.
So, how does this work? Do we like jump there? I think we might. But we definitely don't want to jump in the middle of the thing, right? Like in the beginning of Star Trek.
We want to
Do you remember
stealth
that
jump.
play?
I don't know how this works.
It is a good distance away. Subliminal travel would be, like, you're doing a quick calculation, would be weeks of subliminal travel, and that might bite into. You have your gelatin capsules, so you're not totally screwed, but you could run out of stuff if you wanted to. Someone give me a smarts test for figuring that out.
It was okay.
Who's smart?
Pam's got
17.
+3. 17. Very nice.
Pam does have +3 smart still. I'm super smart, you guys.
I look at you I'm with my -2 smarts and I go, good on you.
Yeah.
Good nice little
pretty.
wink.
Yeah. You are.
I'm glad you're on my team.
You are punching in those
Pam is-
coordinates and extrapolating out, and you see like this. You load up this new program, and you're trying like, oh god, it's like your first day at the office all over again. New software, new licenses. What's happening? Do I call IT?
What folder was that? I'm like the little girl on Jurassic Park. She's like, wait, this is a Unis system. Wait, I can use this.
God, the nostalgia blast you just gave me. Who makes a file system that requires 3D rendering to navigate?
Who does that?
Truly
Who
the
does
most
that?
of all the plot holes and things that don't make sense for the sake of like cinematography in that movie. That one is the most painful.
That one was the worst.
Yeah, still better than any James.
But
Cameron
we're making
movie.
it happen. Not qualified. I have wine in one hand and the manual in the other.
Yes, you actually like just slip and fall into this like subroutine, this subsystem. There's like Chev Ekman recurrence pattern manual calculation, and you are like spinning it back. It's think like the world map from Pirates of the Caribbean, where it has like all of the wheels that spin to make different locations. And so you're like unspinning these matrix interpolations to like figure out a few coordinates away from where the coordinates you got were from. You're like, oh, okay, this is pretty close. This is only like a day of subliminal flight away. This way we can kind of like map things out. So you are punching in those coordinates, figuring it out, when all of the alarms
to go down.
All of the alarms on your skip are starting to blare.
Oh shit. What's happening?
I like put my helmet on and I'm like oxygen. Like, where is another spare tank? Like
it's like Rick dealing with his first bit of turbulence on a plane.
yeah. That's you. That's as if planes exist. No, they do not. They don't exist. She's never been in the air before like this. I don't think. Maybe there are airships, but I doubt it. Like, I don't think that she's been on one. If there are, like, this is as much as she's been in the air, and this is a lot. This is space.
This is cursed.
This is
like.
This is as far from Earth and Earth Genasi has ever been.
You are not supposed to be here at all.
I am disquieted by the lack of solid ground.
You're like Toph.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's no, it's like the all of a sudden that one sense is gone. It's like, shit.
It's gone.
Yeah, and like I really like that because of this character sheet, she has no Earth abilities, and so it's literally as if a whole part of her is just cut off. Like she, obviously none of the powers are able to manipulate, you know, which is pretty much a lot of all of its, like all of her innate abilities are gone.
That connection to the elemental plane is far away, and
can I say that I brought like a plant and I've got it in my suit, like like just a tiny, it's like a tiny little like bud of a plant. Like
no,
like
it's the Wally plant where you have like a single sprout in a boot and like a little
plant. Amazing.
You found it on Sorry, actually. Like Sorry had this plant, and you were like, actually, I need this.
Yeah, this is mine. I need this more than you.
Yeah. Exactly.
You are seeing your radar screen light up. If you are in seats, you are like all of like the belts are tightening down in Dwarven over the comms, and then quickly translated into common is battle stations at the ready. Intruders. And
intruders on the ship.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, new overlay. Who's that? We are over on the battle map, and we are gonna do some skip combat because it turns out, those pirates that were raiding your cache of supplies They fucked off, but they were not fucking off too far, and you immediately see blipping onto your radar screens 3 ships. One of them very, very large, and moving in on your position. And because no one checked, we are gonna go straight into skip combat, and they are gonna go first. So the way skip combat works is the same as scav combat. We already did one last episode. This works exactly the same. You are gonna get a turn. On your turn, you could do an action. That action doesn't, like, normally you're like shooting a gun or using a null mark, and you can still do those things. It's just you also have the ability to do crew actions. Crew actions are things that are done through the skip. So at the top of the round, what we're gonna do is we're gonna really quick pick out who is at which positions on the skip. Those positions are gonna be able to dictate what kind of crew actions you can do. You have the crew action, the crew positions you could pick from are helm, just basically piloting. You are the pilot. If you want to say that Sari is the pilot, I will roll as her, and she can stay there because I think you identified Sari as being like a really good pilot in the circumstance.
Yeah.
There is the bridge, which is sort of there are no captains in the span, but it is the one who is typically giving orders. There are lots of different crew actions you could do, but the one that is specific to the bridge is give orders. That is where you tailor the systems on your skip to provide bonuses in the form of D4s. So you'll be able to say, this turn we really need to pull off a maneuver, I'm going to give a D4 to the helm, or this turn we really need to blast these people out of the sky, I'm going to give a D4 to the gunner. Because the Sepulchre's Vanguard is a Vanguard war-style ship, it has 3 gunner positions. So if y'all just want to fucking fight, you got 3 different things that you could do. You've got a flak cannon, a torpedo system, and a Mark 1 las cannon. And then las cannon being a laser energy weapon.
Would you be able to do a quick rundown what skills are most useful in each of those areas?
Yes. Typically, piloting is going to be agility-based. Using skip weapons is spine. And then there are a lot of there's also a comms station. That's where your radar jamming capabilities are. If you wanted to do that, that's going to be smarts. There's also being able to repair the skip. Any position can do that. That's a smarts test. And I'm trying to remember what the other any position ones are, but those are going to be smarts, or they're going to be any tests. So you tell me what makes the most sense. Yes, so there's also a support, which is any. So you can say, how are you supporting someone's action? And you'll be able to lower their DR by 2 if you succeed on your test. So
does everyone want me to send like a little screen grab of the crew actions in recording chat for everyone?
Yes, please.
I'm looking at them, but yes, you could do that, and it would be helpful.
And you can also say, because we are learning, we're speed running the learning mode. If you want to say, I feel like being on a gunner position, Matt, tell me what I could do with that gunner position. We can absolutely do that. However, we can also, because of the circumstances involved, we can just jump straight in because they get to take their turns first. So we are going to see how well you survive these pirates springing into action on you. I'm going to start with, you've got 2 little pirate skips, and they are clearly hunks of junk compared to yours. These are not battle-ready ships, but they got weapons on them, and they're coming after you. So I'm going to randomize which weapon this first guy has. Okay, and then the other one is going to have, oh, nice. Okay. And the first skip is going to, oh gosh, where is my thingy? There it is. Boom. Okay. They get 1 crew action per turn. They have a speed of 2, but they do have a special crew action they can perform called broadside, which is move half the speed and fire 1 weapon. So Pirate Skip 1 is going to indeed do that. They're going to move 1 zone, bless you. They're going to move from far, bless you, to mid in quadrant 2. And they're going to fire. That one has a flak cannon, so there's going to be kinetic 2d6 damage. Normally whoever's in the helm would roll the defense tests for your skip. Do y'all want me to roll those as Sari, or do you want to take turns rolling the defense tests just so y'all are getting to roll dice and it's not me playing with action figures?
Let's all roll. Let's all roll things. Yeah.
Well, then we'll just go clockwise. So starting with Bun. Bun, can you give me a D20?
Yes. Dun dun dun. What am I adding to it? Am I adding anything?
So this is going to be based on if you had a chance to do like a helm action, you might be able to add some bonuses here, but by default, you do not add anything to the defense tests of your skip. You are just rolling a naked D20 and seeing what happens. I'm going to really quick,
D20.
just a naked D20. I'm going to really quick double check to see. Sorry. No, she does not have that benefit. So yes, I was just making sure she doesn't have the pilot skip job. But yeah, roll a D20. Tell me what you get.
11.
11. So the DR for this, because they are attacking from mid-range with a kinetic weapon, normally DRs are 12. But because it's a defense test from mid-range, it's only DR 10, so an 11 passes. You see this pirate skip move in and start firing out all of these heavy bits of flak and metal, and Sari is able to just list to the side and have them dodge high. This pirate skip down here is going to do the same thing. So Danny, give me a D20 test. It is going to move one closer and is going to fire. What weapon do you have? Ooh, yes. Give me a defense test.
Okay. I rolled a 12.
12.
Am I adding something?
You are not adding anything, and that is enough. So it is unable to, is unable to acquire a target lock with its hunter-killer missile. We were going to do targeted weapons there for a second, but no hunter-killer missile for you, sadly. And then it is the leader skip's turn. The leader skip has 2 crew actions per turn, unlike the pirate skip. So it is going to be able to move a full 2. So it's going to move 1 into there. So first, its first action is going to be fly casually, and it's just going to move up to its speed. So it's going to move 1 closer, 2 closer. So it's going to move into close range, and then is going to do another move, and it's going to fully surround you, going to this northern quadrant 1. And it's going to broadside, so it gets to move half its speed and fire 1 weapon. It is clockwise going. Pam, give me a D20 roll with no modifiers.
It's me.
Let me hit you, come on! I want to do damage.
I rolled a 3.
A 3? That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
With its Mark 1 turret. So you're gonna take... Whoa. 2d8 damage. That's gonna be 12 points of damage to your hull.
Ooh,
as this larger skip starts flying there. You are hearing it chunk against that adamantine hull pretty loudly. There's no sound in space, but once it hits you, there's sound. So you normally have 41 hull points. 12 off of that is going to be 29 hull points.
Eee.
29.
I hate that.
Oh, that sucks. It's fine.
Oh no.
Can I? Is it our turn?
It is now y'all's turn, so you can go in any order you want. You can take whatever crew actions you want.
Ask a question.
Yeah.
Rift doesn't know this, but how much we need to skip? We know where we're going.
Uh-huh.
Can I go? Can I just press go?
Oh,
I know how to. I have a thing that makes my skip turn on.
You do
immediately.
Yes.
Is this gonna fuck shit up?
So what I will say is, we are gonna make a luck roll for whether or not the right coordinates are in. If you do that, now you can also, if you want to run away, you can. Yeah. Basically, the way you have to do that is you need to get all of any threats to you would need to be in far or in far distance from you. And then you could use a crew action either from the bridge or the helm to skip the pattern. And you'd be able to just punch out.
Yeah, but could I use my null mark?
You could use your null mark, and then it could happen right now, and we would roll luck to see if it goes to the right place.
Okay, that makes sense.
Coordinates.
I love
that makes sense.
I know in my mind I was like, we're gonna test out skip combat, and Haley's like, no, we're not.
No, because I'm thinking I'll leave it for if we get fucked. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we already we're down to 29.
Yeah.
And if we can't do anything within this round, if everyone else takes an action, maybe then I jump us.
It's a great ripcord. Yeah.
Yeah, is what I'm kind of putting to the group. I kind of like looked at everyone and I'm like, we can bail when we feel like it, just let me know. And I'm just like, I've got my like seatbelt on and I'm holding another oxygen tank in my arms and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, let me know what you need.
I love it.
Can I
I can do guns. I can do guns
Can I press a button that just like swivels Rift into a gunner?
Yeah.
Bubble. Just a little like the robot takes her.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's all like you just have your own computer screen and everything is accessible there. Like it's all just like, is that how it works?
There you go.
like that.
That
That's
can
fun.
be how it works, but I love the idea that Pam's just like boop, and just you just see like two little joysticks like and Rift is
Yes.
The joysticks on the little half steering wheel come out at you from the.
Yeah.
You're like,
now I'm pinned. Now the oxygen tank has pinned me into the chair with the fucking controllers. I'm doing guns. I guess I'm doing guns.
Yep. Amazing.
And then Pam just swivels over and puts on the headset and switches on to comms.
Yes, I love that.
And if I could go first, I'll jam their sensors.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll jam them if I don't roll a 3. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled an 18 plus 3.
Heck yes. So you are going to be able to do that. So we're looking up jam sensors. Jam their sensors. Comms or bridge. Smarts DR12 to grant -2 DR on all defense tests for 1 round. Nice. So you have a -2 to all of your defense tests. So all of those like naked rolls before was just D20. You're now going against a lower number for those for the next round. You have basically like you are scrambling the sensors of the whatchamacallit, the attackers.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm doing smart people things.
You are doing smart people things.
My big brain.
Big brain.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Are you saying you're in the comms position?
Yeah, I think so.
Pam and comms. What does somebody else want to do?
I think I'll jump in the flat cannon on the kinetic weapon.
Hell yeah.
Heck yes.
Ooh.
And
what kind of controller do you get?
It looks like I can do point defense if they target us.
Yes, if that defense test had gone badly and they got the missile lock on you, it would have made a missile spawn on the map. You'd be able to use point defense to try and shoot it out of the sky before it hits you. Missiles and targeted weapons do a lot of damage, so you get extra chances to shoot them out of the air before they hit you.
Very cool.
As you are, I'm gonna help out with some min-maxing on the turn order. As Reaper is jumping into the flat cannon spot, you hear Sari go, "I got you," and is going to do some evasive maneuvers. So Sari is going to move. You get to do, it's a half movement. So she's not gonna do evasive maneuvers because that's half movement, and y'all only have move speed of 2. No, you do. Yes, your speed is 2 because you have a grade 2 helm module. So you have speed 2, so you can move 1. And this means we get to see how relative movement works in the system. So she's going to move y'all towards quadrant 4. So she's moving quadrant 4, but we're not going to move you on the map. Instead of everything else on the map moves around you. So that means we're going to do in quadrant 4, everything in there moves 1 zone closer. And by the way, these gray things right here are giant, like floating asteroids that you can use to take cover.
Worst time for an ad.
Oh no!
Yeah, that is the worst time for an ad, honestly.
Boo ads. So that's gonna move closer. This would move into adjacent. Instead, it's gonna move behind you. That's everything that's in this forward quadrant. The quadrant behind you is gonna move 1 back. So both this asteroid and this pirate skip are gonna move to far from mid. everything that's in the perpendicular regions are going to slide. So they stay in the same range, but they move around to a different arc. So these 2 asteroids are going to move to quadrant 2 at far, like that. And the pirate skip, the leader skip, same, going to move to close in quadrant 2. And then this pirate skip's going to move to mid in quadrant 2. And this asteroid as well to far in quadrant 2. Did that movement make sense to everyone watching? Oh no, there's an ad.
The ad's not over.
The ad's not over. No.
It's got 20
still
seconds
13
left.
more seconds. Yeah.
Oh, boo.
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 It sounded smart though, Matt. It sounded great.
You're just gonna
It sounded
trying
really
so
intelligent.
hard
skip
to figure
through
out
time.
what is going on, but my brain is melting.
You're gonna do it, Bun. It'll happen. I'm talking a lot
happening.
at you.
Fine.
Okay, so in summary, Sari's moved 1, everything moved, and you now get to add Sari's agility to all of your defense tests. She is basically at the stick, making sure bobbing and weaving, moving in relation to everything that's coming in. So you've got a lot of defensive buffs. You've jammed their radars for -2. You've got Sari on the stick for plus agility, and her agility is fucking huge, I think. You've moved them also. The main thing for Reaper's sake is she has moved them all into that Arc 2 quadrant. The flat cannon, if you hit, you get to keep taking shots at other enemies in the same quadrant. So now you can absolutely go take shots if you would like to.
Hell yeah.
Some shorts.
Would.
So
Okay,
this
and
could
this
be
is with
fine.
fine.
And which one are you
Uh-huh.
targeting first?
That's a great question. If it's back picked up. The one close quarters on quadrant 2.
The one in close quarters on quadrant 2. Yes, the big leadership. Yes, so that one's gonna be first. Because it's in close, it is gonna be DR12.
16.
16 hits. Roll 2d6 damage.
Seven.
7 damage. Nice. So you fire this flak cannon. It's this huge spray of flak mess, just metal shrapnel. It starts ripping through that one. Go ahead and roll another attack at somebody else in that arc. Do you want Pirate Ship 2 or Pirate Skip 1?
2.
Okay.
We'll go
in order.
closest to first.
Yeah. So roll another attack. This one's DR 14 because it's further away using a kinetic weapon.
Okay. It just hits 14.
Nice. So exactly hit. Roll damage, 2d6.
Another 7.
Hell yeah. That was Pirate Skip 2. That one's not looking great. And then last attack on that last one in the quadrant. Roll your attack. Highest DR 16 against Far.
No, that'll miss. That's a 13.
That's okay. These were all free attacks. You did awesome already. So huge spray of shrapnel goes behind your skip as Sari is piloting it forwards, rips through the leadership, debris flings off and hits the other one. The third one finally dodges out of the way of this incoming fire. That leaves Rift and Charisma left. What would you like to do?
Oh god.
If you're not sure, I can. Do you want to? You can just shoot more guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 different guns you can shoot.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
I thought
or
Riff
a
was
one.
Laz.
I thought Riff got like ricocheted into a gun.
I did, but I still have. There's 2 more to choose from.
Yeah, there's another.
Yeah.
So right now we don't know what gun Rift is at. So Charisma could be at either a torpedo or a las cannon. Which would you like, a laser gun or firing missiles?
Admittedly, I was thinking about being at the bridge
Ooh,
and
okay.
doing a repair since we took doing a repair.
Oh,
since
yeah,
we
that's
took
a
You
good
take
idea,
a
too.
hefty bit of damage. Yeah.
Ooh.
100%.
Fuck yeah, that's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
I would be smart.
Oh, that's a 19. Natural 19 on the die, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That absolutely passes.
I almost got the crit, guys.
No,
I almost got the crit.
Yeah, roll a d6. You repair that many hull points. Had you crit, you'd repair double hull points. So crits do matter on some of these things.
I was one off.
You're so close.
5.
5. Very good repair. So what does this look like as Charisma is scuttling around the ship repairing stuff?
I imagine that, like, kind of what she's doing is that she's like, I'm not taking your spot, Captain. I'm just keeping the seat warm, like, sitting at the bridge. She'll put on, like, a helmet and, like, a pair of gloves. And then there's just, like, kind of, like, while people are all focusing, she's, like, just kind of...
Nice.
Trying to get things, like, kind of back in order as, like, you know, things are starting to peel. She's like...
It's okay. It's okay. Nice. So you're sort of like patching in some of the electronics that have short-circuited, repairing like the interface between your bridge and the rest of the skip. Nice. Very cool. Which leaves Rift. Are you at a laser gun or a torpedo?
Laser.
Nice.
Laser sounds fun.
Fire in her laser.
Fire in a laser. So the fun thing about energy weapons ignore range penalties and modifiers because they move at the speed of light. All range is essentially the same in the distances we're talking about. However, they typically do less damage. So you're going to have a more consistent roll, but you'll do less if you hit them.
I want to shoot big ship anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
I see big one go down first, little ones maybe go.
Yeah. Absolutely. That literally how it works in Mörk. If you take out the leader, they have to check morale and they might just piss off. Yeah. So go ahead.
Rift's train of thought is fucking on point then.
Yes. Test spine. See if you hit. DR12.
Spine. D20, isn't it? Yeah. No. 11.
11? That is not going to do it. Sorry.
I picture like I have this.
I have something I want to ask.
Yeah.
And I just sweep it all through the air and it misses.
What you got, bud?
Wait. Can I know Mark?
Ooh, yes, you absolutely can. I know which one you're doing, I think. Yeah. Test spine.
Yeah. So I'll let Riff. Oh yeah, test my spine.
Let's see if it works.
It's a net 15 on the die.
Oh shit, that absolutely.
So that's
works.
gonna be that's gonna be an 18.
Yes. All right. So Rift must re-roll. You've used your null mark as if it never happened. Rift must re-roll, and she gets to have a plus or a minus d6, your choice. Do you want? A plus. Yeah. So you get to re-roll the d20 and then also add a d6.
You're like re-rolling a minus d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really
my god, that's a natural 20.
Natural 20! Yes! Yes! Okay.
And I got a 4 on the d6, but the 4 it's a fancy 4, so it kind of looked like a 6 for a moment.
That is cool.
And I was like, oh my god, that's 2 crits, but it wasn't.
Amazing. So what this is going to do, you get to deal double damage. So instead of 2d3.
Thank you for the null mark.
Yes. Instead of 2d3, it'll be 4d3, or you could roll 2d3 and double, whichever way you want. And do you know how to do d3s?
Wait, what? Okay, yeah. I'm going to do... Wait, Sorry, start it again.
You can do 2d3, or you can roll 4d... Or 2d3 and double it, or 4d3 and just add it up. Whichever one's easiest. I don't know if you've got a bunch of d6s sitting there.
I have plenty of d6s.
You could roll 4 of them and count them as d3. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Give me better odds, maybe, I think.
It'll boost your average for sure. It'll be less swingy.
No. I don't know what this is, but it's not good.
Oh.
1, 1, 2, 4. What is that?
1, 1,
4,
2,
5,
and
6,
4.
7, 8. 8. It's not bad.
Not bad. 8 damage is not bad at all, especially when it already took damage. And here's the nice thing. Because it is a crit, not only do you do double damage, the target rolls on the system failure table. Something bad is happening to its skip.
Ooh,
on top of
I broke something.
The usual stuff.
Yeah.
Is the system failure in here? Yeah. Okay.
Your laser broke it.
I got him.
You got him.
My laser.
My laser. Oh no.
Fired you later.
I like this. Thank you.
Give me a D12.
Thanks, Pam. You've given me confidence in this space hell. Where is a D12? It's the chunky one.
We're doing great together, guys.
11.
We're doing great.
11? 11.
Yes.
Ooh. It doesn't have a shield module, so reroll.
Okay. Lost it already. At 12.
Oh no! Roll a D4.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, now we're in the dice trail. It's the
3?
dice trail.
Three.
I love systems like this just for the rollies. Okay. You said 3
What
for the
happened?
D4?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Nice. Okay, and DR 14 for that. Okay, you don't necessarily. Actually, I'll say you know because you've got like scanners that are like flying around, like seeing readouts of what these skips are doing.
As Pam's breaking their comms, it's because she's actually like got a copy of them, so we can like hear what's going on in there. Yeah.
Yes. And you hear the voice of the dude who like walked away from the asteroid before. You hear that guy's going, "Ha! Barely even. Oh fuck!" And you see in the readout that laser like skimmed across their hull. It didn't do a lot of like physical damage, but it punched into their skip drive, and it is now leaking null into their skip. The skip will.
no.
By the way, this is a thing that can happen to you too. If you crit fail, you roll on this table. If you get a 12, the skip drive is leaking. Skip experiences total destruction in D4 rounds unless it can be repaired. So they now need to devote crew actions to repairing their skip, or it's not going to matter in 3 rounds.
Oh fuck.
That's so valid. Also, I had a brilliant idea as to how Charisma uses her like mark what it looks like.
Ooh, yes. What did that look like? Yeah. Give me the flavor test.
So it's like she's like, you know, sitting in the screen and she's like seeing everybody, and she just sees like Rift just getting really like nervous, their hands shaking and stuff, and when they fire it misses, and she's like, no, and then just like swipes left like and so then things rewind to where like, you know, Rift is there, and Rift can feel kind of I would say like a warm but cold energy. Like when you first feel it, it's very warm and uplifting, and then it's kind of like cold, like it's soothing you.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
That.
And as you
Yes,
activate,
so
you activate your null, which like sends like a tingle into my null. Ooh. And then
Our null touching.
I am able to locate their skip drive in the big ship and aim my laser directly at the feeling of skip drives.
Hell yeah.
Feeling of nullness and skip drive.
I liked the idea of the words that I said, but the words that I chose weren't the right ones. It happens.
I liked them.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give you some added flavor text to what, like, it's not just like Bun, we've talked a little bit of like about Charisma's like holy background, and so she is just plucking this thread and like shunting fate in a different direction. And as like Rift feels this like, ooh, okay, this just feels natural. Yes, I need to go towards that. And in like the HUD of this laser weapon, like seeing it, like that must have been where their ship was. It's just like, you just see this like black on black silhouette, like eating the laser blast. Tasty. You're getting close to me. I can feel it. The barrier is thin out here. Crack some more eggs for me, will you?
Yes, sir.
Crack some more eggs. Like, are we chicken eggs?
And
What
we are
kind
gonna-
of eggs we talking?
Amazing.
Illicit eggs.
We'll move to their turn now. Round 2, first round of skip combat. New Mörk Soul players. Fantastic job, everybody. Yeah, you did
We
it.
did it.
You did it.
I think we balanced our positions really nicely too.
Yes. Love a good repair action. That was very solid.
Yeah, that was so good. That was so smart.
Leader skip, especially since leader skip. Leader skip's gonna devote one action to trying to repair the skip leak. Because that feels like a bad thing. I hope they fail.
It feels bad.
I mean, this is a die roll that you can impact with ripples if you wanted to.
How do we ripple it? What do we do?
You would just say I'm spending a ripple to make you re-roll that, but I only rolled an 11, so it failed anyway. So that's one closer to total annihilation, and they're gonna still do the broadside crew action, so they get to move half speed.
How much does that hurt us? Actually, should we be also moving far away from this bad boy, or is it stuck? It's not, because its engines are still going. It's just leaking behind itself, and also, so it's still moving along with us.
To give you a solid idea of like what does a skip drive look like, there are the Hell modules connected to the subluminal engines. That means you're burning matter to make radiation happen and push the ship with, like, when you're watching like sci-fi stuff, like it's making that noise in the vacuum of space to move you around. Skip drives don't have fuel. They are horrifying boxes of math that, by hacking the universal equations of how the universe work, they just punch you through space-time to somewhere else in space-time. So that's why they are both scary and it's very different. They don't use fuel. They hack math to make you go other places and bring you closer to
Sounds like aliens to me.
Learn math at school, kids.
Learn math at school, but
hack math.
They are gonna broadside you, so they're moving into this top arc. They're staying close, and they're gonna fire their kinetic weapon at you. You get to now we're still keeping the clockwise order. Is Haley's turn to roll, but you have a -2 DR from the comm wave jamming.
From the
jams,
the comms have been jammed.
The comms. I'm all up in there. Wazowski, your comms are jammed.
Your comms are jammed. It's strawberry.
And it's also, you get to add, normally this would be a naked D20 against a DR. Because Sari did evasive maneuvers, you get to add +4 to this. So D20 plus 4.
18.
18. Easy peasy. No problem. Sari's just having the time of her life in that little chair, flying around. No problems. So leader fails to do anything. The this skip over here, skip 2, is actually doesn't like that you're like evading them. Like, it seems like you're trying to run. Oh no! Don't move the map.
That's an accident. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna lock some of these. Hold on, that's my bad.
I'm trying to like scoot my screen over. I'm sorry.
No worries. This one's gonna actually do they're gonna do a fly casually. They're gonna move to here and then all the way to here to get out in front of you. In front. Like, they're just gonna block off that quadrant to make sure it's not as easy for you to keep moving in one direction. Just as this one is going to broadside, move into here, and is going to attack with darn it. I'm gonna flip that because I wanted the other weapon to go. So I'm gonna have, they're gonna go 1, 2 like this, and this one is just gonna go 1, and it's going to fire or attempt to its hunter-killer missile at you. So that they need to move in. They need to move in closer so it's got a better chance. Okay, now we're back around to Bun's turn. Bun, roll a d20 with a +4.
Okay.
And the DR you're looking for, it's mid-range, so you're looking to hit DR8. So you just need to roll a 4 or higher. It's pretty easy. Evasive maneuvers is very good when your pilot has a +4.
Yeah.
What if I said I rolled an 8?
Then you're fine. Then you're good. Everything's good.
Pizza.
I did just enough, guys.
Just enough.
Good job.
Yay.
Excellent.
Yay.
Yay. Excellent. So that is their turns. You were able to use those evasive maneuvers and just dodge everything. What do y'all want to do now? This is your turn.
Oh.
Can I?
Cool.
Use a bridge action to put it towards the weapons?
Yes, you absolutely could. You could do give orders, and that's going to basically let you pull from your bridge pool. Your bridge pool, I think, module grade. Your bridge module is only grade 1. So you only have one D4 to divvy out. If you had a higher grade bridge module, you'd be able to give out more D4s. But you can give it to any one of the weapons positions. Which weapon do you want to boost up?
Let's see. We have the Is it the flat cannon and the laser that we're?
There's
do the flat cannon because they've got multiple. Not that they're really together. Right. We might be able to get them back together if we move, though.
You might be able to move them back together. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put in the. Let's spread that damage.
Spread that damage.
So she's like, okay, guys, flat cannon, let's go, and it's gonna just like, like those really like old Joy-Cons for like computers and stuff where you could like fly a plane. That's what she's like grabbing and just be like, and energy,
nice,
and just.
So
the
Reaper...
lights in the flat cannon now are just rainbow.
I love that. Like it's like it's the thing where like the actual comms thing is so advanced, but you've bought the old school version to like USB plug in and use instead of like the actual like.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm that awkward kid that goes to fighting tournaments and brings the like arcade versus just having a controller.
Amazing.
You have a hand stick and you have an A button and a B button.
Yeah.
Heck yes. I love this idea of like an old school controller doing everything. That's so fun. Okay, so that means Reaper, when you roll your attack with the flat cannon, you're gonna get to add a D4 whenever you want. You can roll, and if it's like, oh, that first one's great, I don't need to use it, you can save the D4 for a later one if you're trying to hit multiple. Do you want Sari to put them into the same, do the same similar maneuver to bunch them up into a zone?
Yes, please.
Okay, evasive maneuvers. So now Twitch, no ads. How do I disable ads? Don't go down.
That's all right. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
We're gonna do relative movement. So your skip stays in the same spot.
We did get an ad, but it's a side ad, so we're fine.
Dope, amazing. So you're moving towards quadrant 3. You're gonna go down. Your skip stays in the same place. Anything that is in quadrant 3 would move closer to you. There's nothing there. Everything that's in quadrant 1 behind you is gonna move further away. So that leadership goes one zone away from close to mid. Everything that's in the zones to the side of you is just going to stay at the same range and just bend up towards that quadrant. So Pirate Skip 1 is in far of 4. It's going to move to far of 1. This massive asteroid is going to move to close of 1. This skip and this asteroid are both going to move to close of 1. And then these 3 asteroids are all going to move into far of 1. Actually, 4 asteroids. There's a whole... You got everything. You put literally every object on this map into quadrant 1. Fire away.
Flak
cannon.
Whoa. Okay. I'm so sorry. My puppy was getting into things. I get a plus what now?
You get plus D4. You can use it after you roll. So if you roll and you like it, you don't have to use it. And then, yeah, you've got Pirate Skip 2 is the closest, then the Leader Skip, and then Pirate Skip 1 is the furthest away. So whichever one you want to shoot first, up to you.
Let's go in order again.
Cool.
I think that worked fine last time.
Yeah, Pirate Skip 2, fire away.
Okay. That'll be a 12.
12 is exactly what you needed at close range. That hits.
Nice.
Roll 2d6.
6.
6. Oof. Dude,
Nice.
It's not looking good. Shrapnel rips through that skip, sending even more shrapnel behind it towards the leader skip. Go ahead and make your next attack.
Alright, this is against the leader. So, yep, that's a 14.
14's exactly what you need. Jesus, 2d6. Fuck him up.
That's 8.
8 damage. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And then last
They
attack,
should have just left us alone.
They did not. They were like, oh, maybe they spent all their money getting their suits and their weapons upgraded and their skip's a hunk of junk. And they're just like, oh no. Oh no.
Us with our overpowered null marks and nonsense.
Yes.
We haven't even locked a torpedo onto you yet.
No. We have a sugar daddy, okay? His name is Grimma.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no! That one's gonna be a fumble rooski.
I will ripple.
Can I? Oh.
So if you want to know the
Can we-
consequences, by the way, before you spend any ripples, you'll probably
Okay.
still want to spend it, but just so you know the consequences, of fumble on an attack, the weapon system starts to malfunction or fails if it is already malfunctioning. Malfunctioning basically means it takes a penalty to everything it's doing. If it's failed, you can't do anything with it until you repair it.
No, I'm not letting that happen.
All right, spend that ripple.
Yeah.
And
I spend a ripple and I say, no. What happens is that like it goes to do it, and I just lean over and kick it. Like I literally just kick Reaper's like control comms, and I'm just like, nope.
nice.
I love that.
So yeah,
Reroll,
reroll that
no
d20.
fumble.
Reroll. Sweet. Okay, that is a
As long as it's not a
20.
fumble, I'm good.
What was the total?
Wait, that's a what?
20 total.
20 total. That
Roll
just
six.
hits.
20.
Yeah, roll
That's
2
dirty.
d6. Good lord.
Nice.
6.
6 damage. Nice. This is how these games go, man. If you got the dice rolls, if your dice rolls are hot, you're just gonna murk them. These guys
Yeah.
also
Did you
aren't-
spend that? Did you end up
Indeed.
spending that D4 at all, or not? Cool. I was just
No,
curious.
I
Danny's
didn't.
just got a hot hand.
Yeah, nice.
They're kicking ass.
Haha.
Okay, that was Sari's turn for the crew action. That was Charisma's turn for the bridge pool give orders. That was Reaper's turn for firing some awesome flat cannon action. Just, and it's actually probably like chipping into that skip and then the asteroids, and it's just sending more flak downrange, and it's just creating this huge cloud of debris where like there's no avoiding it. They're just flying through. All of this horrible damage being inflicted on their skips. They are all real fucked up. Who wants to go next?
I think it's me, right?
Pam or Rift, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna jam their comms again, so I'm just gonna make it
Nice.
really easy. But it's gonna be the latest self-help book that's in on my Audible, you know?
Nice.
So they're just gonna start hearing over there. Step 1, when facing an anxious situation, take a deep breath, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding.
one of the pirates is just like, when do I breathe?
Oh my god, could you imagine creating a meditation, like follow along, but you make all the breaths way too long? Like way too long.
They honest to God feel any that I've followed just feel way too long anyway. Because I'm like, especially the exhaling. I'm like, how am I supposed to exhale when I don't have?
I can't exhale anymore!
I don't got any more air. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. We gotta get all the
Yeah.
sci-fi quotes out.
She's gone!
It's just like calmly telling you to breathe in, breathe
Mhm.
out, and then the next thing that it says is breathe out again.
And then
Now
like
scream.
moments later, oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot, I skipped. Breathe in.
Oops.
Reminds me of the like, do not plug it in. If you've already plugged it in, don't unplug it, and it's just people like panicking as they continuously fuck up the step next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Pam, I do believe that's a smarts test to jam their comms. What'd you get?
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay, yeah, super jammed.
It just happened.
It just happens.
So, you know,
Nice.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't-
glitchy. It's sounding a little bit like
Mhm.
just open the door, Dave.
Just open the
Can I
door.
add a fun bit of flavor for the
Mhm.
natural 20?
Yeah.
Maybe that you could grant us. They accidentally send us like some like faux pas like documentation, like as they're like trying to get rid of this like self-help thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, an ad's ruining my joke.
No.
We get their dick pic.
Yes, yeah. We now
No,
have
we find the like
compromise.
secret mess. We find the secret message between like the leader, like
It's the
leader
signal
flirting with like
chat,
one of the
it's
dude's
signal
wives or
No,
something.
Like no important, like no one important, but just like one of the gunners, like
Yeah.
his text chat comes through that he did not want anyone to see, and it is very embarrassing. That's all.
I love it. I love
It's
that.
furry roleplay.
One of them is just like,
did you
no,
wanna-
get this shit out of here. It's just like,
Oh, scarf's on.
oh shit! Oh!
Yeah,
Guy-
he's
guy
an
next to her
alien
just
that
leaning
said
back.
he was.
XXX.
Guy next to him just leaning back like, what the fuck, man? Different folder.
Yeah.
Different folder.
Don't put it on your
Somebody
work
be one of the
computer,
gunners.
bro.
Put it on your work computer.
Yeah.
Somebody put their
He's
AI
just
girlfriend on
screen
the
shared
work
with the rest of the
computer.
crew.
Yeah. I'm saving this website for later.
I'm saving this website.
Don't worry about
it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him.
And then you guys shoot him. Yes, because Rift still has her
You
turn.
really
Yeah.
just
Fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
really kick them while they're
I'm
down.
gonna shoot.
Yeah.
Should I keep shooting at the big guy, or should I take out the little one? Do you think I turn to the crew?
I believe
Take out the big guy.
Leader.
The leader.
Yeah.
Cut
Yeah,
off
okay,
the
cool.
big
Yeah.
head.
Nice. I'm gonna. I aim for the hole I just made.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shoot him.
And because it's an energy
Well,
weapon, you do not
spine?
have a different test. It's just gonna be spine against DR12. Yeah.
13, 14, 15.
15. That'll absolutely hit. Mid range. Yeah.
Nice.
I just said you ignore range. It's just DR12. So 2d3 damage.
2d3. That is 2 3s, so 4.
4 damage. Yep.
Yeah.
They are limping, just burning, scorching through this hull. You see it starting to like peel away as
Nice.
that energy is ripping apart little like weaker soldering joints. Oh, they are not.
Got it.
They're not looking good. Oh, do I roll morale? I feel like I gotta. Well, actually, here
Yeah.
it's their turn. First thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna try to repair their leaking skip before this thing gets very bad for them. Nope. So this
I hope you can fix it so we can loot your ships. I send them a message.
It
And,
pops up in like their group chat on their comm
Yes.
system.
yes, amazing.
And
Okay.
I
A little
made
emoji.
I've made a gif out of the nude that he sent by accident.
Y'all truly have mastered the art of psychological warfare mid-skip combat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
I want
That's
you to
what
know
most
that this
of our
has no
goodness
mechanical
is.
benefit, but it is very funny to me.
Yes. Oh,
And
for
that's all
sure.
that matters.
It brings us joy, and we're the ones
Yeah.
that matter. They're
That
gonna
is
die anyway.
100% true. And I rolled morale, and they're sticking around. I think that sort of we're gonna die anyway mentality is just like into oblivion we go, gents. And it's just the guy has clearly lost any grasp of what to do with this situation. Is just gonna move to close. Is gonna fire away at you. So go ahead.
Oh damn.
Around the horn. I think it is Danny's turn. If Danny is available to make a d20 test, or is there puppy happening?
Yeah, sorry, there's a puppy.
No
But
worries.
We can have both.
We can have both.
We can have both.
Give me a
We can
d20
have
roll
puppies and d20s.
with a plus
Both is
4
good.
because of the evasive maneuvers.
7.
7. Is that with plus 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a hit. He is pelt. Oh no! Oh, first roll was spicy. I rolled max damage on that Mark 1
Can I
turret.
ripple your max damage?
You can. You would be able to reroll one of the damage dice. You could ripple it and reduce the damage by a d6 if you wanted to.
No, that's okay. I
Okay.
think we'll be fine.
I think you'll be fine. Yeah, I think you'll be
I
fine.
could.
It is.
I just wanted you to know that I could do it.
I saw it. Once I say the number, I'm holding the fingers off the chest piece. No ripples. Ready? You
Ready.
take 16 points of damage, putting you from 34 hull points down to 18. So
That's not too bad.
you're not dead, but that was like the whole ship rocks and you are seeing like dents come through the adamantine hull down into more of like the sub hulls that surround like the life pockets and little modules. So you are absolutely feeling like, oh shit, this is not good in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, they're just gonna keep making
repairing.
They're gonna keep making you have to move for it. They're gonna do. They're gonna move to there, and they're gonna move to here. And each one of them is doing a broadside action. So 1 step of movement and then shooting. For against skip 1, Raz, give me a d20 with +4.
Okay. That's a 7. You said +4?
Yes.
11?
11. Let me double check my sheet. 11 is not just enough. It's enough because number 1's shooting you from mid-range. That is enough to succeed the test.
Okay.
So you're able to dodge that one. And now, Haley, give me a test for against Pirate Skip 2.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Natural 20 on defense. You get the skip. You get to choose. Your skip can either move 1 zone for free or gets a free attack with any weapon system against the attacker. This was number 2, so the one that's in quadrant 2.
Still got that D4. We still got that D4, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, flat. Can the flat cannons go again?
Yes,
Can they shoot twice?
Yeah. Any weapon system. Yep.
Perfect. Then I say I kick Pebble's comms unit again, and I'm like, shoot, fire!
Reaper, fire away with that flat cannon. It's not gonna be a multi-target because there's only 1 dude in the quadrant, but you can absolutely shoot.
18.
Fire at
18.
will.
2d6. Roll it.
It's only 4.
Only 4. Dang.
That's fine. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Good
But
It's something.
basically-
Damage is damage in this economy.
Damage is damage. What this looks
In
like.
this economy.
What this looks like is like, sorry, like, let's try this one, and just like flipping the ship entirely 180, like bellying over, and at the same time, Rift like now, and just like the flat cannon goes from one side of the ship completely facing the other direction and just blasts into this thing. So,
I like the ship goes upside down, and I'm like, I get it. I understand where we are in space and time now. Upside down works for me.
Rift just in the seat. I know kung fu.
Shoot now! Shoot now!
Shoot now! Shoot her! Incredible. You absolutely got some damage put to you. That could have been a very slippery round. It is y'all's turn again. What do you want to do with it?
Oh god. Okay. I can smell the fucking skip leaking, and I'm like, it's going to explode this round. So I think that we should move, and if not, at least maybe shoot and move. Like
you shoot,
like, I don't
we'll
know.
repair, and move.
Yeah, but I think just flat cannon go for the 2 ships that are together, and then the rest of us, like all 3 of us, repair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then,
cool.
And then thingy go, or maybe both of you repair, see how it looks, and then I will decide if I shoot or repair how the
sounds good.
hull is looking. Because I have a -2 to smarts anyway, so.
And since they're close, you can save movement for after you've shot to like shoot them and then get the fuck away. Yeah.
That's what I think we should do.
Cool.
All right, let's go. Repair time.
Repairing first. Who's repairing first?
I'll do it.
I can go. I'll put on my. All right, go, Pam.
Go, Pam.
I'm like, I don't care. I love how we're all just like, no, you can go first. It's fine.
Go. At the same time, you'll help each other repair.
Yeah, you got so many hit points to repair. You're fine to just go at the same time. So both of you make a smarts test.
Okay. Just gonna put on my Nintendo Power Glove.
Power glove.
I'm gonna spend a ripple to reroll.
Oh, okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah.
Okay, that was a terrible roll.
I think Bun either fumbled or
this
critted.
one.
I critted!
Watch this one.
You crit! Hell yeah! You can roll. You get to heal double, so you can either roll 1d6 and double it, or roll 2d6. Up to you.
You know what? I'm gonna play with God, and I'm gonna roll 1 and double it.
Double it.
Let's go!
Let's get swingy.
Alright. I've rolled a 4.
Roll a 4. 8.
So it's 8.
Heck yes. You are back above like half hull points on your skip. Very good repair. I imagine like this. Maybe this looks like charisma finding like, ooh, this button, and like gets like an extra layer of defensive like stuff between the outer hull and the inner hull that just like deploys this like emergency foam between the two to kind of insulate the life shell around you, giving you a little bit more breathing space, a little bit more time in here before it all starts getting real dangerous. And then Pam, yours was failure.
Terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I
Rippled,
spend a ripple?
It and it's worse.
If you want to spend the ripple on this, you absolutely could. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna spend my ripple now.
Should I roll the same dice again?
That's up to you. That's your. That's between you and your dice throat.
It is now blessed by me, so.
True. So if it rolls poorly again.
You could also, in the interest of Spicy Town, you could roll. You could do a ripple charisma. You could also use your null mark.
True. We're gonna see what happens. I'm actually gonna first do a ripple because
ripple.
of
Got
my ripple effect.
That's fair. Ooh, that's right.
Because of my ripple effect.
Yeah.
So it's basically like while Pam is trying, Charisma's again like just kind of seeing folks and be like, nope. Lightly taps and it's like that kind of shimmery effect, like when you throw a rock in water.
Nice. Pam, what'd you get?
And
There's just too much going on Pam's screen. That was better, technically.
Plus smarts.
That is a total of 12.
That's what you needed. Roll a d6.
There we go.
Points
Perfect. Back. See, I went from rolling a 6. Wait, I went from rolling an 8, actually, to a 6.
And then back up
to a 9.
Nice. You got there. It was a journey.
I am blessed.
There's a lot of ripples for very little.
Hey, D6 hull could be the difference between life and death.
And you know what? I'm gonna let our captain have back a ripple that they've used.
Yes. So charisma has a fun little thing. Charisma has unusual presence. When you spend a ripple, someone else can gain a ripple. So you're giving a ripple to who is that? Sari, or
the cap. So Rift.
Yeah. So Rift. You regain a ripple.
I'm the captain? I'm at the guns, like.
You're the captain now. You're an unspoken leader.
About that.
You're the unspoken leader.
And then Pam, what was that D6 for healing?
That's some difficult and confusing feelings for Rift. She's never been the leader.
Project now.
Always been the odd out. Ooh.
Love it. So another 2 points of healing. Total of 10 healing that round. Very good. Lots of restoration to systems.
So what are we at? We're at 28?
You're at 28 of 41. Yep.
All right.
And then, so that was Pam. That was, Charisma. That we've not had Reaper or Rift go yet. So Reaper, do you wanna flat cannon it up in that against Leader and Pirate Skip 1?
Sure do.
Heck yes. I'm assuming you're shooting Leader first.
Yes. 14.
14 hits. Absolutely. 2d6.
Let's go.
4.
It only had 3 hull points left. So this first shot rips through it, and you see it like break into this heavily gunned 4 section. Just like snaps on its connection to the engine part that just starts drifting lazily as the flak continues past. Roll for the second pirate skip. DR 14 on this one.
Ooh. I'll use my own ripple on that, actually.
Ooh. We're rippling all over the place.
Rippling all over the place.
11. I'm gonna do that D4 now.
Oh, you don't have the D4 this round. Sorry, the D4 expires by the end of the round. Yeah.
You know, I was gonna actually ask about if it carried over or
Not
if it was
from round
like,
to
strict
round.
to the turn.
Yeah.
No, that's a miss.
No worries.
No!
You've still shot their leader out of the sky. Then it is Rift's turn. You've got 2 pirate skiffs, both of them heavily wounded.
Should I keep shooting or should I repair?
Violence.
Violence.
Yeah, they look pretty
choose
bad.
Violence.
In honor of
I able
Ragnaborg,
to?
who we signal boosted in our last Kickstarter update. Yay, violence!
Absolutely. So that ship is falling apart.
Yes, it is essentially, the leadership is essentially like, you could target it for like funsies, but it's done. It's out of here. Pirate Skip 2, very wounded, limping along. Pirate Skip 1 is actually okay. It's only been hit once, I think.
Which one's got the hunter killer missile?
The Pirate Skip 2. That's the one that's been trying to get a missile on you. Yeah.
I want that hunter killer missile, so I'm going to laser it so it doesn't blow up.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm going to
smart.
like,
yeah,
I'm gonna chop it off.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go get that module.
Yeah.
I'm like cutting myself a hole to go get it.
Nice. Fire away.
Pirate life for me.
Pirate life for me.
Ahoy.
Yo ho.
16.
16 hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for 16?
I know, my brain stopped for a second and I was just like adding +2.
Got
I was
it.
just like 16.
It was a math ooh, not a rollies ooh. Got it. 2d3.
Yeah, and it's because like even though it's got a 1 in front of it, 16 can looks like is like there was a 9 in front of me in front of the thing, and I was just like 91. 16, 19.
I can't roll that.
91.
91.
I have questions.
Yeah.
2d3.
So +2, 18. Yeah. What was that? 2D?
You don't understand. It's better than a nat 20. It's like the mega, the mega crit. You like
get 20.
4 damage.
4. You monsters. How do you always do this? How do you always do this?
That's crazy.
Every time. I legitimately, if I had a nickel for every time you exact seed stuff that I'm controlling, I'd have many, many nickels. This is not a Doofenshmirtz moment. There'd be a lot of them. You do it almost every episode.
There'd be a lot of nickels.
There'd be a lot of nickels.
It's so good because every time you think we're just great and you never question the malware we have installed in your house.
Yes.
Malware! It's paper!
There's cameras everywhere, Matthew. We have cameras everywhere.
I hope you're enjoying what you see.
What do you think? I hope you're enjoying inhaling the graphite we specially arranged for you.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, man.
You lift up the pencil you're using and there's this huge brick thing attached to it. You're like,
where did this come from? I hope you've been enjoying those ample shots of my rain barrel.
My rain barrel.
Adventures from the Rain Barrel.
It does sound like a
3-part series.
Yes.
Haley's Rain Barrel sounds like a gin of some kind.
I'm gonna do something fun because technically you put it to 0. It's an NPC ship, like it's gonna be debilitated from the fight. But because you put it to 0, I want to roll on the system damage table because if your skip goes to 0 at 0 hull points, you roll on the system damage table to see what happens. So give me another D12 because we're playing a Mörk system. It's fun to roll on these tables.
It's fun to roll.
5.
Oh man, yeah. So what happened? You aim this shot just so to like clip the front of the ship. Its bridge module is now like flickering and disabled, like venting oxygen into the air. Like they literally cannot control their skip right now. That's what's happening aboard that one.
Yes.
And then that was it. That was all your moves, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Then I say sorry.
Sorry. So you suck.
I thought she's like, what?
Sorry, those ships.
Sorry for party rocking. Oh, yeah. Oh man.
No, I just imagine just saying that, like, sorry, just goes, what?
Yes.
I mean, I was talking to her.
Well, over the mouth. Roll a d6. Got it. I'm gonna roll a d6 now. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Cool. That skip is going to. I had to bust out the OG to remind myself of the morale rules.
Ooh.
That last skip. So it circles around to their turn. You see Pirate Skip 2 just sort of listing off to the side, just like still flickering. Like you can see the activity of people aboard trying to solve this problem, and it's just bad. The leader skip, I'll do the leader skip last because the Pirate Skip 1 is going to just like about face and just yeet itself out of here. It is turning tail and running full flee, and you see it like get to a far zone and just like a few moments later like gone. And the leader skip, you see it, the back half of it starts to twist and curve and spiral as it looks like all of everything you're witnessing in that area looks like it has this sort of like ripple filter happening to it as it's like spiralizing, and then like it just freezes, and there is now this like weird black disc roaming through, floating, and it has like jutting bits of metal and thing jutting out of it. It looks like the prison dimension from Superman, and they're floating through space in that little glass square, but just like a weird amorphous disc drifting through. And you are all out of combat. Well done. You did it. Woohoo!
Can we go loot their ships
You
or no?
absolutely
Is that not a
can.
thing we can do?
Yes.
Okay.
You absolutely can. In fact, I literally have in my notes, because I want to show off a little bit of the cargo system. So after combat, let's go here. Where is after combat? Because a couple of things happen. After combat, roll a d6 for each weapon that was fired. So Reaper and Rift, can you roll me a d6 and let me know what you roll?
Well,
4 and 6, you're good on ammo. Had you rolled a 1 or a 2, you would have been out of ammo for that weapon, unless you choose to spend an ammo tag out of your cargo and lose that tag. And then I will actually, I'm having y'all roll for your skip because since Sari's not here. So Bun, roll me a d6.
Okay. 6.
6. You are okay. That was for your fuel. Had you rolled a 1 or 1 through 3 because of evasive maneuvers, you would have lost a fuel tag. But you're good there. So no fuel tag. You did not burn up enough subluminal fuel for you to lose that. And then
We are very efficient.
you can restore hull points to your skip out of combat by doing more cargo die rolls. We don't have to worry about that right now, just because you want to focus on the looting. So moving on to looting, now we get to see if you find a big haul. Now you get to see if combing through the wreckages of these remaining 2 skips, you find anything worth keeping. Your cargo die is a D4. You have a sugar daddy who's given you a fantastic skip, but you yourselves are not actually that loaded. So who would like to roll the D4 to see if you find anything juicy in here?
Is it Haley? Is Haley doing it?
no, Danny should roll. Danny didn't get a roll in that section.
That's true.
Oh, Danny, roll. It's your turn to roll.
Okay.
The adventure.
Plus, you'd killed those ships.
Nice. Yes.
Mhm.
I saw it.
4.
You rolled a 4 on a D4?
4.
That is indeed a big haul. So you are able to salvage enough random bits and bobs, little bits of ammo, some guns. Maybe that hunter killer isn't entirely intact, but there's enough parts that you know you could sell it off. That D4 cargo die is now a D6. You have found enough stuff to upgrade it to the next size. So congratulations. Woo! That is how the cargo dice system works. So basically in this game, you're never going to be tracking like all of the little itty bits of stuff that you find on these ships. Remember that in the span, there's thousands of companies all spread across the world. There's different space stations with company coupons and different currency systems. And most people actually want to barter. They want water, food, bullets, fuel. They want the things that are real, usable, tangible goods.
Resources.
So a lot of times you're not going to be able to just buy things with money. So the cargo die and the cargo tags represent what you have as a crew to put towards trade. You've upgraded from a D4 to a D6. You have fought off these pirate marauders. You have what do you do with the survivors? The people that were alive on that second skip. What are you doing with those?
We execute them,
Yahoo?
right?
Entirely up to you.
I don't know. That's probably what Pam would move to do.
Yeah, I think unless any of them have got some marketable skills and some good charisma, they pretty much all get the axe.
Yeah.
Marketable skills and
Sometimes the
charisma.
only
That's
good.
Roll a d20 for any of them.
Are you
If
the
any
only
of them
good
get a
one?
natural 20, I'm going to hire them as my PA.
Let me see how many are survived. Only one survived. Let's see. Let's see if they're worth a damn. They're an 11. What an average pirate.
Nah.
Yeah.
Space them.
Bang.
I tell you, you really should have left us alone.
Yeah.
I'll give them a funerary send off.
Yeah, this is within Reaper's wheelhouse, right?
Funerary send-off.
This is a sailor's death. You aren't on water, but you are very much in the equivalent of ships. So what does this look like for Reaper to do a funeral for the living? What does that look like?
Have with me. I think she will say a prayer in space. You know what? Primordial. Let's do that.
Space.
She will take some water and pour it over his head as she is praying. And she'll tell him, as I guess it's the usual, like, walking the plank, but wherever he's going, outside, whatever they're gonna do to him, and just tell him, face death with courage, and then send him off.
The water in this microgravity just sort of like pools out of its little canteen to where it's just this sort of floating pool in nothingness. And he like splashes his head through it like it's some weird death baptism.
Woo!
It's the way of things. And rips the O2 line out of his helmet and just feels death the way it was meant to be felt, with a rush of decompression and the pain of your blood boiling in your last moments, staring into the oblivion of the stars.
Damn.
You have the coordinates that Pam has calculated to skip near to, but not exactly at, the last known sighting of a nautiloid. We'll get to find out if you find that nautiloid next time. And until then, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us play some Mörk Soul. Go check out the Kickstarter if you haven't already. We're 350% funded. I haven't even checked while I've been streaming. Did he know love? Andrew, and make it as dramatic and this is the guy that wasn't the hentai porn guy. This is the other one.
Different guy. Totally different guy.
But yeah, maybe we'll find out in a future episode. Or maybe he's just one of the many nameless people dying in an entropic galaxy, spinning towards its inevitable heat death. For that is the way.
Yes, I will find him. I have a picture of his penis.
Just go to the next space station. Have you seen this man? Just a cockshot.
I don't know if I recognize this.
You
it's
laugh.
okay.
Are they Jewish?
You know what? This pirate who lives in space and follows the rules of the Mörk Soul does not understand the rules of the Earth Chanasi and my magic when I get home, where I can scry and locate anything in anywhere I feel like. There are magical spells you could only when I get home.
Horrifying.
into my home system.
100 episodes from now, when the campaign is over, last episode, super giga finale, I'm gonna fucking jump cut to some random person on a space station going, I know that guy!
I love it.
Until then, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for to all my amazing players for jumping into Mörk Soul, figuring out some skip combat, brand new skip combat, brand new system for a lot of y'all. And I know Haley, you're also like relearning the ropes because the system has changed a lot. No more movement phase, no more bridge phase. It's just straight up actions. Go for it, see what happens.
It was cool. It was like it was cool, different but cool. I thought I was dreaming things, but no, I'm glad that I'm wrong in that I did remember that there was different actions and turns, phases.
There used to be a lot of extra stuff, and we have sort of boiled it down to its essentials and just made it one streamlined. If you're doing actions in scav combat, you're doing actions in skip combat. It's the exact same thing. And you can even do them simultaneously, which may or may not happen in our next episode. We'll have to find out whether or not you find this nautiloid and what happens next as Grimma Fist in space continues. Until then, love yourselves, love each other, be good, and are you ready for more tales?
Always!
Bye, everybody. Stick around for a raid. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Get ready for Grimma Fist Space.
Grimma Fist